going to see if the marsh bass is fact or fiction. There's one. Nice. Nice bass. Right off the bat. That didn't take long. So the bass are coming back. Boy, if they keep doing that, I'm liable to get fired up. Was it a fluke? Such a rough summer with the bass, fighting all the salt water. It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit to get into a pile of them. I always took the marsh bass for granted because they were so easy to catch. Last year and years before, it was almost just a given. But after this year, I don't take them for granted anymore. This is a high pressure area right here. Catching one right off the bat like that gives me hope. Well, I see jellyfish in here, so definitely still some salty water. I think they can tolerate a lot more salt than we realize. There he is. Number 2. Beautiful bass. All right, 1's a fluke, 2's a possible pattern. This could get ugly. It's a big old blue cat. Look at that big old blue cat. Huh. Well, there he is. Nice. They seem to be biting and holding on pretty good because that was a very forgiving catch I just made. I think we're gonna have to stick and move. So this is just a Texas rig with a 3/16 ounce bullet weight. And you see I've got it pegged. Now that we know there's some fish here, let's see if we can make something happen. I mean, we caught 3 in the first little stretch here, so it gives me confidence as long as we cover some water, we can do some damage. I don't think we're gonna be able to just sit still and catch them all. I think we're gonna have to keep moving. The reason I think that is because the 3 that I caught, very aggressive bites. So it just tells me if I'm putting it in front of one, good chance I'm gonna get bit. So if I'm not catching them consistently, that just means I'm not around a lot of them. I think we might can squeeze 1 or 2 more bass out of this spot and then we'll move on to the next one. Move on to the next spot. There he is. Not a very big one, but it's a bass. All right, let's go try another spot. There's one. Boy, that didn't take long. This area from last year was chock full of grass. This year it's completely void of grass, and that's got to just be because of the salinity. There's always a little channel that cuts through these flats that's a little bit deeper. When the grass is here, it makes that channel easy to find because a lot of time the grass edge, the submerged grass just comes right out and forms a perfect little channel and it shows you where it's at. But when the grass is not in here, you just kind of have to look for the deeper water. I already know more or less where this channel is just because I've been in here before. Anywhere you can find a little bit deeper water, a little bit of a drop off, that's where they seem to be hanging out. There he is. That's a better bass. The side right here by this railroad is the deep side of this channel. You know, I guess where they dredged out. There he is. Oh, a nice one. Dude, right on that corner. Right where he should have been. I think that's number 8. We'll have to count him if we catch one more. is. Yes, sir. Same spot as that other one. I just changed directions. Oh, there's number 9. There he is. Oh, a nice bass. Number 2. Oh, never open your mouth like that when you're reeling in a fish. Ah, that hurts. That was a nice bass. He jumped out the water. Just had to say something. Please stay on. Got him. Finally. I kept losing fish after fish. I love bass. I love to see them coming back. 3/16 ounce bullet weight with a bobber stopper, little peg, and a zoom speed crawl. Nothing fancy. The bass love it.